I've just been playing Dungeon Dashes, which is how would you describe it?
It's a turn-based dungeon crawler, and it's quite fast-paced as well.
Yeah, it's really fast-paced. It's turn-based, but I seem to move through really quickly. So you've got a lot of kind of context-sensitive controls, and it's just sort of very easy to swap between people and things like that. What's some of the games you've been inspired for this one?
So Dungeon Dashes is mainly inspired by tabletop board games, things like Descent and Hero Quest, and those just take a lot of time to play, a lot of time to set up, and so do a lot of other turn-based games. And I guess I just thought about how can I make this faster, how can I make you get into action, as quickly as possible.
Yeah, like you haven't just made it real time, you've just streamlined the controls and the system so you move through really quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I looked at it and I thought maybe I should be making a real-time game instead, but I think it really works as a turn-based game. And when you need to be tactical or strategic, you can think about your moves and slow down a bit more as well.
Yeah, I like that you've given a lot of action points for each turn, so it feels like I don't have to be too precious about what I have. I can move through fairly quickly, but if I want to, I can stop and I can have a look at what's going on and then decide what to do. And the way you switch through characters, it reminds me a little bit of Lost Vikings or something like that. So how you solve puzzles because they all have different abilities. So how many different classes have you got?
So there are 4 characters at the moment, and they're going to be the final ones in the game as well. I decided to have a fixed amount of characters so that we could craft a storyline over the whole game. And since they've got some unique skills that you need to solve puzzles and find secrets and things like that, I decided to have the stock 4, and they're pretty much the same archetypal fantasy characters.
And the writing seems pretty funny as well. How many guys do you have doing on this team? Are you doing it mostly yourself?
I'm the sole programmer and designer, and this is my first time writing for a game as well. The first iteration was really, really bad, but I think I've gotten a bit better, and people seem to be enjoying it and laughing at it too. So, yeah.
Did you do the art as well?
No. So I worked with some contractors in the US, and they did the pixel art.
Oh, it's a really nice style. So anyway, that is Dungeon Dashes. So you've got it on Greenlight?
Yeah, so it's about number 50 on Steam Greenlight, and we'd really like to get a Greenlit.
You guys go to Greenlight and check it out.